Hello, gentle viewers, and this is take 3 of Grimlock. I'm going to show you Grimlock's articulation while I give you his history. So, we're going to do something, and we're going to bring you over here now. Alright? So come on over. Grimlock, or as he prefers to be called, King Grimlock, started in the Japanese company Takara in 1982, 3, somewhere in there. And he started as part of the Diaclone Dino Robo, or Robo Dino, something like that. And then Hasbro said, hey, we want the one you named Grimlock and his whole entire family. And thank you very much. So they did whatever it is that they do. And they were part of the 1984 original series. They were all the way through seasons 1, 2, and 3. I'm not sure about the 2 last episodes of season 4. And season 4 was just that, 2 episodes. But they were through 1, 2, and 3. I'll give you that. His head turns completely around. And in the back of his head, over here, there's a little switch. Can you see the switch? Okay. If you take that switch and turn all the way up, his eyes are red. However, take that switch and you put it all the way down, his eyes are blue. Make sure that's down all the way. Blue. Which, as far as I'm concerned, is pretty cool. There we go. Now, his head can turn completely around in a circle. Now that you can see that because my arm was in the way. Okay. And up and down. And it has a little bit of side to side, but not much. Okay. The arms, full 360, as long as you're willing to manipulate around the wing. Bicep, double elbow. You got this top elbow, and then that elbow. The wrists completely turn, and the claws can close. There is no waist rotation, but as long as arms aren't in the way, he can do a full split. There is thigh rotation. At the knee, he can kick up that far, back that far, out that far, and there is a slight ankle tiltage. Not much. Because everything moves. Everything. All right. straighten the bag out here. What? No. Sorry about that, folks. Grimlock, as usual, is not cooperating with, the person in charge. Because Grimlock King, and, well, he believes he's in charge. Alrighty, so, his accessories include a crown, which is supposed to clip to his head via these two on these two, but that's okay, because he's not going to wear it most of the time anyway. That's going over to Her Majesty. He also comes with his blaster, his sword. Now, these are supposed to be able to just plug into his hand and stay there. However, mine is all loosey-goosey. And it's because this is loose. So, the button that lights up the LED in here may not because the batteries are dead. Maybe because this was a faulty unit. But you know what? I've waited this long for Grimlock, so I don't care. If I want him to hold his sword, all I gotta do is lower the claws, and the sword stays there. Same thing with the gun. If I want the gun to stay there, I lower the claws. Around it, and then there you go. Gun and sword into the armory. Okay. They say that the gun is blast effect compatible, but I gotta really stretch it over the barrel to make it stick. And I don't want to stretch out my blast effects. So I'm not gonna do that. Okay. For comparisons, here he is beside Studio Snarl. And Legacy Retgar. And now we'll get down to transformation. Alrighty. Transformation's actually quite easy. Okay. You make him do the splits and pull these red pieces down till you got a Y. You want a Y. See how that's the beginning of a Y? At least that's what I call it anyway. Anywho, after you do that, stretch the arms out forward. Pull in these panels. Put the fists in. Okay. Then you pull up and you lower this entire panel down like that. feet out like that, because now they're the feet. And this gives you plenty of clearance. As long as you put the feet out, it gives you plenty of clearance for the chest plate. And then make sure that that clip right there is underneath the chest plate. Okay? And then get that all connected. There you go. Now, you take the feet and you pull out the tail. You unpeg this so it'll go like that. Because you're going to be going like this and like this. And as you rotate, go like that. Pull out the tip of the tail and do the same thing with this side. Pull out the tip, pull that out, pull that down. Push this, you'll see where it is. Push that and then let it go, because then you're going to be going like this. Put this part under here. Put that part over here. Straighten out the arms. And get everything nice and connected. And as long as you did everything right, when you move the tail, the head should move. It's a little gimmick they put in it. And this is not blast compatible. However, if you do this, he can still breathe fire. You just got to bite it. Straighten out his arms so his claws are the right way. Grimlock Mudge Metal. Now, if you don't like the blue eyes on Grimlock, you can lift this up, and under here, there's kind of like this pinwheel thing. And if you put the if you twist that pinwheel, you got to pull down on it. It's kind of on a spring. All the way around twice. Then you can give Grimlock red eyes. I prefer to keep Grimlock in blue eyes. So there's Grimlock, and if y'all haven't figured it out by now, he's my favorite Dinobot. He really is. I love Grimlock to death. He's awesome. And for a quick as I can comparison, and there is Grimlock in like I said, quickest fashion I could. To snarl. And we have the data transfer helmet from the 3rd season where he built Computron. And that just clips in right there. And that part clips into Computron if you build Computron from the Masterpiece or Studio Series. And then, again, from the 3rd season, when the peace talks were going on, Sir Grimlock put on a bow tie. That's what this little hole is for. His bow tie. He put on a bow tie and an apron. And at the Galactic Peace Talks, Grimlock, the big, lovable, clumsy dinosaur, was serving drinks. Till he decided to go take off with Daniel. And he said, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. Let's go do that instead. So, what we're going to do with this and the bow tie is we're going to find a way for Hydra Bob to darn the apron. I know I'm going to have to do something like that. And that. I'm going to have to take it in a little bit. And then I'm going to take part of the bow and make it into a collar so I can give him the bow tie. That's what I'm doing with the soft goods. But in a nutshell, that's Grimlock. To untransform Grimlock is just as easy. Split the tail. Unratchet the legs. And pull these apart. As you pull them apart, this is what they're going to do. See how that does that? And then, as soon as you get it in there, it's going to click into its own. Put this part down, and then do the heel spur. Do the same thing over here. Put this part down, then the heel spur. Invert the legs so they're straight, and straighten out the knee. So he'll stand. Separate the chest plate. Turn the head completely around so it's like that. So it fits flat on the back. Oh no. So it's upside down. So it fits flat on the back. Then take the arms, put those down. Then you take this whole chest mechanism, pull it up, straighten out the hips. And you notice there's no Autobot symbol yet, right? That's because you have to get it just right. And then finagle it into place. And as soon as you get it, you'll know when you get it right, because you'll see the Autobot symbol. Okay. Pop that up, pop out the hand. Move that, pop out the other hand. And bam. Autobot symbol. And that's Grimlock. So, in a nutshell, that's Grimlock. Now, trust me, Grimlock does appreciate you spending time with us. Grimlock appreciates anybody spending time with him, especially if they're nice. Grimlock would rather be nice, sit back, and listen to Cup's old war stories than have to munch metal, than to have to be the muscle. Because he really doesn't like being the muscle. He likes being in charge, but he doesn't like being the muscle. So, that being said, from the Dinobots, I thank you. Redgar thanks you. And I'm going to show you the changes I made to the hive. It's now boxed in. And over on this side, we have Her Majesty's trophy room over there. And then over here, we have Tarantulas' lab. The crown is going to be going to Her Majesty. And when I open Tarantulas, he'll be in his lab. His brother, Hardshell's brother, is coming. And the Triceratops slug is coming. So, that all being said, that all being done, I made a third mini shelf. And that's going to be for mini cons. I want to thank you. Grimlock thanks you. Redgar thanks you in his own weird, unique way. I ask you to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And leave a comment or two or three, whichever. Got a question, I'll try to answer it. If you just want to leave a comment, I'll read it and say I agree or I disagree, whatever the comment is. I don't know. Anyway, so I want to thank you, and remember, Uncle Bobby loves you. Alrighty. Later.